Are you looking for a Gulf access pool home in Southwest Florida and you want to spend $800,000 or less? Well, I'm Sunshine Sherry, your local real estate advisor here in Cape Coral, Florida. You know, Cape Coral is considered kind of a hidden gem on the Gulf Coast. We're mostly known for our 400 miles of stunning canals and abundant sunshine, and a lifestyle that combines some relaxation with a little bit of adventure. So if you're considering a move here, you'll be pleased to know that you can find beautiful homes with Gulf access, so that means you can get out to the Gulf of Mexico, and a pool for under $800,000. So let's explore what your budget can get you in this beautiful place. First, I'm going to tell you a few of the things that you're going to hear me talk about as I go through the homes that can make a difference in the price. And we're going to take a look at 5 different homes here today. Now, some of the things you're going to hear me say are that the home might be near a busy road or at the end of a canal. It might be a long boat ride out to open water, and by that I mean more than a 30-minute boat ride. You know, it might need some updating. The roof could be at the end of its life, and for a shingle roof around here anyway, the insurance companies think that 10 to 15 years old is approaching end of life. Some of these homes, you might hear me say, they're near commercial land, or they might be near some city-owned land. I'm also going to talk about the lanai space. Is it under truss? Is the home near a multi-family building or condos? There may be assessments, which are the city water and sewer coming to different parts of Cape Coral. Are they paid? Are they in? Or are they not paid? Here's the criteria that I'm using for these homes. They have to be Gulf access. They have to have a pool. They're around 2,000 square feet or bigger, built in 2003 or newer, and at least 3 bedrooms or more, and 2 bathrooms or more, and at least a 2-car garage. We're going to look at each one of these properties and use these items as a guide. What's the location? What's the time out to open water? What is the rear facing direction where your lanai is going to be? What is around the homes or the surroundings? How about the size of the lot, the age of the home, the age of the roof and the AC? Again, the assessments, which are water and sewer. How much is the square footage of the house? How many bedrooms, bathrooms, garage spaces? The kind of flooring, is it an open concept? Does the kitchen need updating? Are the ceilings tall, short? Are there tray ceilings? Do the homes have a pool bath? Because that's pretty important. And then back to that lanai space. How much is under truss? Because you need to get out of the sun and sometimes even the rain. And do these homes have a dock or a lift and a canopy? So let's get started. The first one that we're going to look at is the cheapest one, which is actually $545,000. And first thing that I like to look at with any property that I'm going to be showing is the location. So let's look at the location of this particular home. A few things. It's a little bigger. This is a fairly busy road in Cape Coral. This is actually at the end of a canal, which is not my favorite kind of location because the tides come in and the tides go out. And when the tides come in, they might bring who knows what, debris, garbage, I don't know what, into the end of the canal. So not always my first choice. At any rate, this one, as you can see, is in the Southeast Cape. It is at the end of the canal. The reason that I don't like that is because it gets kind of crowded when you get everybody building a dock and a lift here. But this is a 1/4 acre lot in Cape Coral. This is a very major inner road in Cape Coral, Santa Barbara Boulevard. If it's named, it's a pretty busy road. So that's where the location is. We'll zoom out a little bit so that you can get a feel for where this is in Cape Coral. This is the southeast quadrant of Cape Coral, and this one happens to be about 70 minutes out to open water. And that's how we kind of talk about Gulf access homes. So in this particular home, we'd have to come out here, go through this kind of maze of canals. Whether you know it or not, there are 400 miles of canals in Cape Coral, 100 are Gulf access. And in the South Cape, the Gulf access ones are right around the edges like this. This is the Caloosahatchee River. If we zoom out a little bit more, you will see here's Captiva, probably heard of that. Here's Fort Myers Beach, and this is the Gulf of Mexico. So you come down the Caloosahatchee River and come out into the Gulf of Mexico, and that's open water. So this home is located right here in Cape Coral. 102 square miles is what Cape Coral is. So 70 minutes out, which, that's a pretty good boat ride. So as we're done with that, then we will get this thing out of the way here. Get back to the house. Let's look at some pictures. What are the kind of stats about this one? I usually look up permits that have been pulled for homes. I don't see any permits on this home, and I'm specifically looking for when was the roof put on? When was the last time the AC was replaced? Those are the two big hitters as far as what that could cost you. So not sure exactly because there were no permits pulled, which is a little odd in Cape Coral, because in Cape Coral you need a permit for almost everything. So don't know about either one of those things. We do have a thing called assessments here, and that is the city sewer and water that's being brought to different parts of Cape Coral. This home happens to be located in a section that already has the assessments, and those assessments are paid, so you don't have to worry about that cost. That cost would be in your taxes if there were a balance on that. So this home is $545,000. It's a 3 plus a den, 3 bedrooms plus a den, 2 bathrooms. It was built in 2003. I only pick homes, generally speaking, 2003 and newer. 2004 is when the hurricane codes, the building codes changed. And now, since then, you have to have hurricane protection on all windows and doors. You have to have a special garage door that's a little stronger because of hurricanes. They also changed the way that the roof is actually attached to the house and the nailing pattern in the roof and the shingles, or of course, some homes have tile. So let's take a look at this. There's 2,130 square feet in this home, and the taxes currently are $7,154. Let's just take a quick look at some of the pictures. Nice and open, high ceilings, tile here versus carpet, which is pretty awesome. Double doors in the front. We're gonna go kind of quickly through these pictures. Got some wood flooring. This is actually the public bathroom versus the ensuite in the master. And as you can see, it's a pool bath, so you can get right out here, or your guests can come in here to use the restroom and not have to have their bathing suits dripping through your house. So the bedrooms look to be a good size. The kitchen is not too bad as far as needing updates. This is a solid surface countertop, and the cabinets look to be quite a lot of them, and a pretty good sized kitchen. Nice appliances, big, huge pantry. That's awesome. Now let's get to the important stuff. Here we are out on the lanai. Now the kind of lanai that I like is called an under truss lanai. It's under the trusses, actually, of the home, versus the home ending here and then the lanai kind of being out in the open. This is important because when the sun is shining bright, you need somewhere to get out of the sun. You need somewhere to get out of the rain. You need somewhere to put your dining table, your couch, your TV, your barbecue grill, and a large under truss lanai provides you with that. This pool looks very nice. It actually has a built-in spa and pretty nice view down the canal here. So that would be the good part of being at the end of the canal, is that you get a really nice view up the canal. Once again, large under truss space, which is awesome. So that's the first house, and that is the least expensive house at $545. So let's take a look at the next house, which adds $100,000 on. So this one's going to be $649. First thing we want to look at is what the location is. And once again, we see that Chiquita and Beach are both named roads. So those are busier roads. And so Chiquita's the busiest one. Beach is busy, but not as busy as Chiquita because that's one of the main thoroughfares. So you're probably going to get some noise because you're not far off of Chiquita, as you can see in this map. This one also is at the end of a canal. Let's zoom out so you can kind of see where this is. This is in the Southwest Cape, so this is on the western quadrant. And since it's west of Chiquita, you do not have to go through the lock that is down here. The way this works with Gulf Access, you motor your way out till you get to this canal that is along the western edge of South Cape Coral. That's called the Spreader Canal. You come down this South Spreader Canal, and since you're west of Chiquita Boulevard, you do have to go through this lock that is down here. Now, since Hurricane Ian, that lock has been open, so it's not quite as much of a kind of stumbling block or a holdup as far as time goes. Anyway, getting back to this particular property in this location, the first property we looked at was on a rectangular lot, a normal quarter-acre lot, which is 80 feet across and 125 deep. These lots here at the end of this canal are pie-shaped lots. Now, they're bigger. This one is actually 1/3 of an acre versus 1/4 of an acre on these rectangular lots, but because of the way that it's shaped, you only have about 50 feet here at the water. So that makes it pretty darn skinny, as you can see, for putting a nice dock, for being next to your neighbor. Better be friendly with your neighbor when you're this close. So not my first choice, but you know, if you're looking for Gulf Access and you're looking for a lower price, this might be what you want. So at any rate, 1/3 of an acre, and this one is $649. Again, it's about 70 minutes out to get out through that maze of canals. This home happens to be southwest facing, which is not so bad. The western sun is going to be really hot in the afternoon, so I try to persuade people to get anything but western facing. This one is southwest, so it's a little bit better. This roof actually was put on in 2023, so let's take a look at the house. So they had a permit to 2023. Did not find a permit for an AC, so I can't tell you how new or old the AC is. $649, 3 plus a den with 2 bathrooms. It's built in 2004, so it does have those newer hurricane building codes, and 2,254 square feet. The assessments do have a very small balance. Those are the water and sewer assessments of $1,300. And the taxes on this one are $9,401. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. Again, very nice because it has tile, pretty open concept. This kind of blocks off the kitchen, and the refrigerator is back here, maybe a small pantry. This would be the den over here. And you can see it's not a really large kitchen. There is a nice little dining space over here. This we call a breakfast nook, and not sliders out to the lanai, but French doors. Granite countertops, which I'm sure were not there in 2004, but not the biggest kitchen in the world. This would be a small pantry, and over here you're going to see that's the refrigerator. Like I said, laundry room through here, and then you go out into the garage. Still a nice house. Nice wood floors here, so this would be the master bedroom. Master bathroom with dual sinks here, which is nice, and a stand-up shower. The other bedrooms, and this would be the public bathroom, and again, this is a pool bath, so it has a door out to the lanai, which is really great. So the under truss lanai space, as you can see here, not as big as the last one, a little bit small for my liking, but they do have a kind of cool thing out here. Look at, they've built a tiki hut. and added on some patio out here. So that kind of makes up maybe for some of the under truss space, because you could put your barbecue grill out here. You could put your fire pit out here. So still not a bad deal. Nice landscaping with older homes, and 2004 is considered an older home around here. You're going to get more mature landscaping. Doesn't necessarily look like they've been running their sprinklers. All right, now we're going to jump up to $100,000 more. So this next one is going to be $749. And guess what? This is a brand new house. First, we're going to go to the location, as we always do. This home is in the Northwest Cape. So we'll zoom out here. I'll show you where we were in the other houses. The other houses, we were down in this area as well as over here. This is the Northwest Cape. So Northwest Cape, Northeast Cape, Southwest Cape, Southeast Cape. So let's zoom in. The Northwest Cape, you're going to find newer homes. You're going to find less homes and more vacant lots, because this is actually probably the last quadrant to really be built up in Cape Coral. You know, when Cape Coral first started, they started right down here, at this point that sticks out here. They built a golf course, they built a yacht club. That's where all those things are. And people thought, oh my gosh, the Northwest Cape is never going to get built out. Well, guess what, folks? Here we are. And this is actually where my husband and I live. We love it up here in the Northwest Cape. This is a city-owned golf course called Coral Oaks. And if you are a golfer, there's another golf course that is right down here called Royalty. This is a golfing community, but it is a public golf course. So anyway, back to where this house is. This home is about 75 minutes out. Now, you do a similar thing here. You make your way through these canals, you go under this bridge, you make your way over to this most western canal that goes down the west side of the Northwest Cape. And then you pop out here. This is Matlacha, and this is Matlacha Pass. So you make your way down this North Spreader Canal and out into open water. This open water is going to take you to Charlotte Harbor, which is up here, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, and here we have Calcosta, Captiva, Sanibel, which I'm sure you're familiar with. At any rate, back to the Northwest Cape we go. Let's talk about this for a second. Burnt Store Road, very busy road. It's actually recently in the last 2 years been made into a 4-lane road up until this point. And it will be a 4-lane road all the way to Punta Gorda within the next 10 years. So this is a very busy road. My husband and I happen to live right around here. And for us, Burnt Store Road, we can still hear it when we're out on our lanai sometimes. So being even closer to Burnt Store Road with this particular home, this is going to be kind of noisy. It's a good thing that the rear of this home is facing away from Burnt Store, but not the best in my opinion, because it's west facing. So once noontime rolls around, that sun is going to be blazing on your lanai, and it may or may not chase you inside. Another thing I always look at is what's around the property. See this big lot? Let's find out who owns that lot. Oh, it's commercial acreage. You know what that means? That means there could be commercial businesses right here across the street from this house. Maybe not the best situation either. This one's $749. It's 2,231 square feet. It's 3 plus a den. It's 2 bathrooms and was built in 2024. So at any rate, this is a normal quarter acre lot. But the location, I would not say is the best. However, the house is awesome. It's got a 3-car garage, which that 3rd car garage really can make a difference. You'll see a shot from the inside, and for storage, it is fabulous. As you can see, not a lot of landscaping around here because this is a brand new house, but the grass sure does look nice. At any rate, you're going to get a 10-year structural warranty from the builder. as well as, generally speaking, builders give a 1-year bumper-to-bumper warranty on everything in the house. The appliances and such are warranties from the manufacturer, but as far as the house goes, you generally get a 1-year warranty on everything in the house. So let's keep going. That's a view. They've built a little cement dock here, which is kind of cool because you could sit out here with an umbrella, fire pit. Very cool until you build your dock and your lift. Here's a lanai, nice size lanai, cool pool, nice rectangular pool, good pavers. And now we're going to go inside. And as you can see, a much more modern feel because it's a 2024 house. And these are the kind of things that people these days want to see. They like the microwave over here and not over the stove. And a very cool hood here. Also like, granite countertops and wood cabinets. Different kinds of cabinets, kind of more along the lines of what we use nowadays. But this is a beautiful kitchen. Nice backsplash. Pretty awesome. This would be the dining area over here. Big open living space, nice sliders out here, good under truss space, nice little electric outlet right in the floor in case you want to charge your phone, in case you want to plug in lamps. If you have an electric couch, that works too. Tray ceiling, nice master bathroom ensuite, separate vanities, double shower. How cool is that? Flooring is very nice. This would be the public bathroom, also the pool bath right out here. Another bathtub, pretty awesome. Tray ceilings everywhere. Nice big space for you to put your 80, 90, 100-inch TV, but generally really an open concept. Now, here we are out on that lanai, and that is a lot of under truss space. This here, folks, is called a pocket door. So these big slider doors push all the way back into this pocket and provide for a really large opening. So what we tell folks is screen in your front porch. That way you can open the front door, push these doors all the way back, and in the wintertime, you get the best breeze and turn that AC off for a while. Nice under truss space. You could build in a little kitchen here, have a big TV here. It's great. Nice house. Let's move on to the next one. The next one we're going to add about $50,000 to, and that one is going to be $799,999. So let's look at that. The location on this one is in the Southwest Cape. Now, again, it is kind of close to a busy road. Cape Coral Parkway is one of the main thoroughfares in Cape Coral, one of the first roads built in Cape Coral back in the early 60s. That and Del Prado Boulevard. This actual location is kind of cool, except for the rear of the home is facing Cape Coral Parkway. So I think you're going to get quite a bit of noise. So when you hear me say to you, it could be by a busy road, this is what I'm talking about. This happens to be a really large lot. It's 0.43, which is almost a half an acre, and 200 feet of seawall here, which is really awesome. These are called intersecting canals because, as you can see, two canals come together here, and this is pretty big water. So the view out here is going to be pretty awesome, except these are condos, who knows what's going to be built here. Those are the kind of things that when you work with Team Sunshine, we're going to look out for you on this. And we may tell you, you don't want to see that house, even though you love it, even though it's awesome, you can't change this. This is going to be noisy. These commercial things, I'm not sure if you'd really like it. At any rate, this one only has a 25-minute out to open water. And the way you do that is go up into this lake, come down here, you bypass the lock that's here, and come out into the southern part of the Puchacz River, which is great because if you have a home that's up here, this journey down the Puchacz River can be 30 minutes because you do have to go slow in places because we have a lot of manatees that come up in here, mostly in the wintertime, but we do have that. So they do have slow places that you have to go. And one place kind of in here is called the Miserable Mile because you do have to go so slow because of our wonderful manatees. At any rate, we're going to get back to this. Again, nice water view, however, kind of a noisy place to be. So let's take a look at the house. The house is built in 2013, so it's kind of in the middle of the 2003 and the 2024 where we are now. This one happens to have a permit that just happened in 2023. They added this pool and they added this cage. So good news, it was after Hurricane Ian, so all of this is brand new and fine. Nice sun shelf here with a little bubbler, a built-in spa. But there's that view of those condos. This is that open land that I said, who knows what's going to go there. So at any rate, really nice lanai space though. Again, a 3-car garage, which is always great. And let's just go through this house. Pretty nice tile, a little electric outlet. I'm sure this is the den. Kitchen is not real large though. That's the only thing, but nice light in here. This would be the dining space. This is the dining space looking out onto the lanai. Nothing bad about that. When we get into the kitchen though, we'll see that it's not a huge kitchen. If you're not looking for a huge kitchen, then it might be exactly what you're looking for. Nice wood cabinets, stainless appliances. Really not much to complain about there. Laundry room is back here. Probably a little pantry in there too. This is probably a pantry, a little more storage over the washer and dryer. And that is out to the garage. Here we are in the master bedroom. Woo, look at that nice master bathroom. 2 separate vanities, beautiful soaking tub, and a drive-through shower. Nothing wrong with that either. Big closet. These are the other bedrooms. This is the public bathroom. And also a pool bath. Pretty great, actually. Epoxy floor in the garage. And see, as you can see, what I said to you before, that 3-car garage really adds a lot of space out here for storage. Here we are out on that under truss lanai, which is very big. And here's another example of those pocket doors that push all the way back. So if you have this front screened in, open up these double doors in the wintertime, open up all of these doors, beautiful breeze coming through here. This home, 2013, built in 2013, has impact resistant doors and windows. So you don't have to worry about putting up shutters if a hurricane is coming our way. Beautiful. This will be your outdoor living space and the place where you will spend a lot of time, at least 9 months a year. They've already got a dock in place with a lift. Looks like maybe the canopy got up and left, but you can certainly have another one of those put on. This is a very large lot, folks, 0.43, half an acre. Generally don't find lots like that in Cape Coral. This is that big water view that I was talking about. All right, moving on to the last home and the most expensive one, which is $800,000. Let's see what you get for $800,000. So this is a home that is again in the Northwest Cape, and it is actually in my neighborhood. So we live right here on this corner. As I said, we can sometimes hear Burnt Store Road when we're sitting out on our lanai, having coffee in the morning, or maybe having a cold beverage in the afternoon. We like it because it's east facing, so we get the morning sun, then it goes overhead, and we don't have to worry about being baked out on our lanai. Some folks love that western sun, but it would not be my first choice. At any rate, this home is actually right on Yucatan Parkway. Currently, Yucatan is, I'll say a 2-lane road because it's 1 lane this way, 1 lane the other way, but it is a parkway. Currently, it is not a very busy road, but you never know in the future when all of these vacant lots get filled in with homes. Obviously, there's going to be more traffic. And as you can see in the Northwest, there are a lot of vacant lots. This one again, though, is at the end of the canal. And as you can see, this home doesn't have a dock or a lift yet, neither does this one. And it's kind of crowded already. This particular house, as far as getting out to open water, is about 35 minutes out. You come out this canal, you go underneath this bridge, and then you go down the Spreader Canal, and you get out at Matlacha Pass. We generally go up here to Charlotte Harbor, but you can go either way. Gulf of Mexico is down this way. But again, end of the canal, not my first choice. Let's take a look at the house. This house was built in 2021. It's 2,129 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms plus a den and 2 bathrooms. You seeing a trend here, huh? This one is a 2-car garage, but it has a nice metal roof, and metal roofs are really becoming all the rage here in town. They did the best in Hurricane Ian, so if people can put a metal roof on, they are. They're about the same cost as a tile roof, and of course, double at least what a shingle roof is. But this one has some nice landscaping. It's been around for 4 years, so these plants have had some time to grow up. But as you can see, very nice area. Nice little front porch too, so if it were me, I would screen this in. That way you can open up those double doors in the wintertime and then open up these doors and enjoy that breeze. Very open concept. Kitchen is open to the living room, to the dining room. Open up these doors, very open concept. Nice waterfall on the island, waterfall countertop. These are the new style cabinets with some crown molding up here. Nice pantry here. Open living room. Everybody gets to talk to everybody when you're cooking, when you're watching the game, whatever it is you're doing. This, I'm sure, is the den with some nice barn doors. This would be the door out to the garage. Here's the public bathroom, and I'm sure that's a pool bath. Nice backsplash. Dining area. Master bedroom. Nice plank tile on the floor. And a luxurious bathroom. Nice soaking tub, walk-through shower. There you go. Just what everybody wants. Again, this house was built in 2021. Other bedrooms are a good size, and here's that public bathroom with the door out to the lanai, so it's a pool bath. Nice laundry room, but here's the money shot, right? Out on the lanai. This is actually screen, but they put a material in there for privacy, and we call it Florida glass. So it is screen, doesn't really let the breeze through, but it is a screen material. As you can see, they did it over here on the bottom too, for privacy. This one's already got a dock, got a lift, and got the canopy in place. So for $800,000, you do get a bit different kind of a feel. Really nice big lanai, nice pool, places for your chairs, places for your barbecue grill, and who doesn't love this kind of a view? Here's the view from the canal, and you can see once again, you're pretty close with your neighbors here. This guy builds out a dock and a lift, you're going to be even closer. But gorgeous. Go down this canal, go out here under this bridge, and then out to Matlacha Pass and out into open water. And there's a view of that Yucatan Parkway. As you can see, Cape Coral offers a variety of stunning homes with Gulf access and a pool, all within a budget of $800,000 or less. So whether you're looking for a spacious family home, or if you are more focused on your budget, there's something here for everyone. I'm Sunshine Sherry, and I'm here to help you find your perfect piece of paradise. Now, if you're ready to make Cape Coral your new home, please reach out to me. My contact info is right down below in the description. That way you could schedule a phone call with me or maybe a Zoom meeting so we can get to know each other. And together we can discover all the possibilities that await you. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to helping you find your dream home in Cape Coral. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to be making more of these videos at different price points. So make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of them. Again, I'm Sunshine Sherry, and I can't wait to work with you.